You can run, but you can't hide. Can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide. Can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide. Can't
Hey, great day. Welcome to the House of Cons. I'm Blackjack. Hey, salute to Marshawn Frazier. Look like we got a new member, Tribe Bro. Salute to Marshawn Frazier in the house. Salute. Set out a couple rounds for Marshawn Frazier, tribing up on the membership. Salute. Appreciate you, Marshawn. Salute to you. And we got a good show lined up once again. By the way, I'm Blackjack. Hit the like, subscribe, share the video. Especially if you're a real one. If you ain't a real one, go on ahead and hit the dislike. We understand. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead and participate if you ain't a real one. Hit that dislike. If you want to support monetarily, we got the cash app at the top of the screen. Or you could tribe up and be a real one like Marshawn. Like Marshawn Frazier and get your membership. My Naga, salute. Hey, this the House of Cons. We drop that real content over here. You know, we historians over here. You know, we like to pull out receipts. We like to read history, look at records. We like to look at artifacts. You know, we like to get to the bottom of things. You know, one of our specialties is American history. Salute. Yeah, we into American history over here. For anybody that don't know, for anybody that might be new in the house, we big on American history, particularly American Indians. And the title of tonight's show is 8 Authentic Depictions of American Indians. Cause we deal with the real deal. We deal with nothing fake. You know, we know it's a lot of pretendians out here in the world today. A lot of $5 fakers stay all over the Dawes Road, paying $5 to be on the Dawes Road, stuff like that. So we look at the real history, you know, and we decipher who the real Indians are. And we're gonna get into it. But before we get into it, I got a little what I want to call this, what do they call this type of deal here? Public announcement, you know, from our boy. Public announcement from our boy Umar Johnson. So let's get that out of the way first before we get into our message. Salute to Umar. Salute. Umar said run his donations. He said hit him up 1-800-UMAR. He need money now. You know what I'm saying? And he said he gonna keep it real this time. It ain't about no school. You know what I'm saying? So I told him, he hit me up on the phone a little bit early. I said, all right, Umar, I got you. I'll go ahead and I'll share your little GoFundMe on my page. You know what I'm saying? He said, need money for drugs, hooker. At least he's not lying. At least he's not bullshitting you. Salute to Umar. Salute. Tribe up. Go ahead and send Umar. Hey, salute Teacher 777 in the house. Salute. We got the members showing up. We got the members tribing up today, huh? Yeah, Umar say he run his donations. Hey, but back to the message at hand, you know what I'm saying? Back to the message at hand. Salute to Umar. Salute to that brother. We wish him the best. We got 8 depictions of American Indians tonight, you know what I'm saying? So if you're a fan of American Indian, you know, some people call him the red man, whatever that means. But if you were a fan of American history and you're new to the channel, you in the right place tonight. Cause we gonna pull up some 8 authentic depictions of American Indians for everybody to see. You know, so if you're an Indian, you know, maybe your mama a Cherokee, maybe you're on the Dawes Road, I don't know. If you're an Indian, you know, if you're a red man or whatever, you know, you're in the right place tonight. We got 8 depictions of the real Indians. Salute. And before we start putting out these depictions, these authentic depictions of American Indians, I'm gonna lay it out. When I say 8 depictions, what I really mean. You got historical evidence out here with depictions of the American Indians that was created by the colonizers. The colonizers that colonized America, you know, the conquerors, the conquistadors. When they came to America, they saw the American Indians, the natives of America, and they made images of them, and they depicted what they saw. And we got 8 different types of depictions, and I'm gonna lay out the list. Now, when you wanna, somebody asked me the other day, you know, how do I go about doing research? You know, how do I find these real images and stuff? Well, it's simple. I use certain keywords. You know, it's sad to say, but racism is involved with it heavily. Derogatory language is involved. So if you sensitive about derogatory language, then you might not find some of the things that I find. So you gotta understand that. But when I say 8 depictions, I'm talking about 8 different type of depictions, and I'm gonna lay them out for you. Starting with number 1, the old maps. The old maps show that the colonizer decided to draw pictures of the Indians on the old maps. So that's 1. Number 2, the cigar store Indians. They made cigar store Indians depicting the American Indians that they saw. That's number 2. Number 3, the allegories of America. The ancient allegories of America, the original ones. They show pictures of the original Indians. Number 4, believe it or not, slavery images show pictures of the American Indians, because we know that the American Indians got enslaved. Number 5, the French Bone Savage clocks. Noble Savage, the French Auburn Savage clocks. Depictions of the American Indians. Number 6, you got books. Hey, salute Ern Jordan in the house. Salute Naga in the house. Tribe up. Yeah, number 6, you got books that depict the American. You got old books that depict the American Indians on the covers. Number 7, you got not only the tobacco Indians that we already mentioned, the cigar store Indians. You got tobacco advertisements that depicted the American Indians. Number 8. What was the one I forgot? Hold on. I mentioned the Bone Savage clocks, the maps, the allegories of America. I mentioned the cigar store Indians, the slave ads. I mentioned the tobacco ads. Oh, the pharmacy statues. That was the 8th one. So we're gonna get into all the Task Force CEO in the house. Salute Task Force CEO in the house. Tribe up. Salute the Task Force CEO. So we got 8 different types of depictions of American Indians that was made by the colonizers. These images were made by conquistadors. I didn't make these images up. Nobody with an agenda made these images up. These images were simply designed and depicted what the colonizers saw, whether it was on the map, whether it was a cigar store Indian, whether it was the French Noble Savage clocks, whether it was the Morion pharmacy statues, whether it was books. They all just was basically depicting what they saw, and we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into 8 different types of historical depictions of American Indians. We're gonna see it. We're gonna connect the dots. We're gonna see if they match up. Are they the same? Are they depicting the same people? We're gonna look at are they different? We're gonna just get hey Marshawn Fraser, salute to you, my brother, salute to you. So we're gonna figure this out, and we're gonna look at all these different depictions, and we're gonna get started. And first off, we're gonna start. And some of these depictions, if y'all been with me over here for a while, y'all have seen a lot of these depictions before. But tonight, we're gonna slow it down, and we're just gonna point out how these 8 different types of depictions of American Indians, we're gonna connect the dots to see if they all line up. And they were made by different people from different nations. So if different people from different nations, because we know different people from different nations came to conquer America. We know the Dutch came, we know the Portuguese, we know the Spanish, we know the Spaniards came, we know the French came, we know the British came, we know all these different nations came. So we gonna see if they made the same images or if the images was different. We just gonna look at the evidence. Like we gonna be unbiased about it. We ain't cracking jokes. We just gonna look at it and see what we see. Like I say, if you've been with me, you done saw a lot of these images that I'm finna roll through. So let's get into it. We're gonna start off with the Demorian statue. This is on the a tenement pharmacy. We done looked at this one before. He's in his red, white, and blue feathered up. You know, clearly pretty dark. They got his lips red. He has a pipe. He has a tobacco pipe. He looked like he has a bandana. In this case, he's clearly what some would say is kinky hair. Got a chain on. All right, so we see that he's on the statue on the keystone on the building, and you see it's in the I don't know if that's German language. I forgot was this in German. I think this one was in Germany, the Morion. Here we go. It, on Wikipedia, let's just click on it. It's in Gouda. That's right. This one was in Gouda. Gouda. That's in Germany. Let's translate it. The Morion in Gouda is a house with Renaissance facade from circa 1625 on the West Haven in Gouda. It is a national monument. All right. So we saw that this is the building, and there's our guy. There's our guy. Right there. You can't hardly see him on this picture. They got him. Look at they got the street sign in front of him. That's funny. They think they slick, right? They put the street sign in front of him. There he is. There's our guy. All right. So we see what we're working with. All right. Now where was Gouda at again? Where did they say Gouda was? Let's look. The Dutch Renaissance art. So it's the Dutch. So we know that they depicted an American Indian. We know the Dutch was one of the main colonizers that came to America. So that's one. You know, they building Keystone. That's good. Number two. Here's another building Keystone, but we still in number one actually. But this is the Apothecarian, the Morion, same thing, right? It said the Morion on this one. The Morion in Gouda, this one say the Morin Apothecarian, pharmacy. So this is a pharmacy keystone. Same thing, right? All right, we connecting the dots. It all look like about the same. He got on feathers. He nappy headed again. We seen this before. Now boom, now check this. Let's go to a second type of depiction of the American Indian. But we're gonna watch out for some hijack, because you know they want to fool you sometimes. Right here we're looking at slavery. We're on slaveryimages.com, slaveryimages.org, and it says advertisement for the sale of newly arrived so-called Africans in Charleston, July 24, 1769. So this is 1769. We see our guy here. He has a feathered loincloth. He has a spear. He's clearly nappy-headed, and what some would say is black. He looks exactly like the Morin statue. Salute. He got on the exact same thing as the Morin Apothecarian. So they said African, but we know that's a hijack. They saying African slave. We know that they call the American Indians Africans because they was black, just so they could steal their land. We know this. Healthy Negroes. He dressed. We see what it is. Feathered up with the spear, Naga. That's American Indian. Let's not play games. He's just like the Morin statue. All right, so let's connect some more dots, just to show we ain't playing. He is telling us the truth right here. Carved and painted cigar store Indian. You know, and this sold for somewhere between $800 to $1,200. And what, he has a spear again. And what, he has his feathered loincloth. He's clearly a Naga, clearly nappy headed, feathers up, Naga. So we got a Morin pharmacy statue. We got a cigar store Indian. We got a Morion tenement building statue. We got three different depictions so far. The Dutch. We saw one was German, and what was this one? Who got this one? Let's see who got this one. Let's see. The King Hood Auction Company. That one's in New York. Who made it? It was made in the 1800s. Carved figure of a Native American man with a spear. Okay, so this and that, who made it? Let's see. All right, they didn't give us many details, but we know a colonizer made it. It's a Native American man with a spear. We saw he pretty much matches up. I mean, he has a spear, he has his feathers on, he's nappy head, he's very dark. He pretty much looks just like this guy. Salute. So this guy has to, even if they don't say it, even if they call him an African, we know this is a Native American also. Same as this guy. We know this is a Native American also. We clearly see his feathers. We clearly see it. So when we look at the slavery images and we see this spear and we see those feathers, they can't be an African. Salute.
You big dummy.
So we got more. We got tenement statues, pharmacy statues, cigar store Indians. Now we got a American made. So you know it's a lie. Advertisement for the sale of newly arrived slaves. Yeah, that they call them African is 1769. Keep in mind that this Morion right here, that this statue right here that's over in the Dutch. Keep in mind that hold on, wait a minute. Let me back out of this. Keep in mind that this is from 1625. So that statue, this is the Morion is from 1625. Feathered up, black as hell, nappy hair, 1625. This one, they didn't have a date on this one, or did they? Or it's in the other names. 1894 on this one. But slavery images, they lying, stealing the land, enslaving Indians, breaking laws because they know they wasn't supposed to be doing it, so they called them Africans. 1769. We're talking about 145 years after. 145 years after this was created. Now they call them Africans. Let's touch base some more. We got maps. Tamari Khan. Salute. House of Khans, my Naga. Salute tribe. House of Khans, my Naga. Some people say, Black Jay, why you spell it like that? Why you don't spell it Khans? My Naga, I know. I get it, my Naga. And it's all good. It's more than one way to skin a cat, my Naga. I spell it my way for a reason, my Naga. And I understand that it might be proper to spell it another way, but I do what I want to do over here. And I put Tamari Khans for a reason that I got. And I don't have to explain why my reason, but I bet you can see it though. That's why we the House of Khans, my Naga. Salute, we connecting dots. We see feathered up Nagas with bow and arrow. I mean, nappy-headed Nagas. I'm seeing the same thing over and over again. Different colonial entities made these things. Who made this one? This is a map. This is a map. This one is on Tamari Khans on G West Van, Florida. This map was made when? This map was made on Ferdinand de Soto, Managa. I think it was in the circa 1705, Managa. 1705. All right. Well, 1706. Slide where I can really see what I'm looking at. 1706, Managa. So we just connecting the dots. Now these different sources, different nations, different people. Maps, tobacco, cigar store Indians, and tenement building statues, keystone statues, all of them depicting American Indians. So far, they all look the same. They dressed alike. They got the same kind of weaponry. Everything's lining up. So we walking it down. We want eight different depictions, authentic depictions of American Indians. Here we go. Another cigar store Indian. Just to let you know, it's telling you it's an Indian. It says it right there. Don't say African. Sometimes they tell the truth, y'all. Sometimes they lie. So what the Indian look like? Oh, okay. Dark skin, nappy head, pearls on, feathers up. Okay. Made by a whole different group. So who's this one made by? Let's see. All right. So they ain't got much. They ain't give you too much on this one. They just said yes, an Indian. What else you need to know? 1870, circa 1870. All right. So we just saw maps, tobacco store. Look at another map. What do we got here? Wow. Okay, they look pretty nappy-headed to me. Who is this? Oh, colonizers. Preaching Zeus. Trying to subdue the Naga, right? Feathered loincloth on. He looked the same. If he got feathered long, so how could this be an African? How could this be an African, Managa? It says advertisement for sale of newly arrived Africans. I think these Nagas just probably came from the Carib Islands, from the Caribbean, and they just say, oh, y'all Africans now. Brought them on up there to Charleston, Carolina, right? Called them Africans. We see how he dressed. You can't be just saying just because he's dark, he's African. You got to be very ignorant if you're thinking like that. He's obviously dressed the same way. That's what they're telling us right here is a cigar store Indian. Carved and painted cigar store Indian, Naga. That's what they're telling us this is. Let me scroll up where you can see it. Carved and painted cigar store Indian, Naga. They don't say African to me. That don't look like a newly arrived African. He had his spear. He got his spear just like the slavery images. Somebody's lying. Somebody's lying clearly in our face. Advertisement from newly arrived African. From where in Africa? Nowhere. All right, we connecting the dots. The Indian, looks the same. The map matching up. Can't be from Africa. What map is this one? Okay, y'all seen this one before. Y'all seen the bottom. We like to talk about the bottom a lot because it shows the Naga with the pearls on, nappy-headed Nagas. Nagas got spears, feathers, loincloth, feathers up, same images, same things. Looks just like, look, this guy here. He looks just like this. But they clearly not Africans, they clearly American Indians. Novus Orbis Sive America. Meridionalis, Naga, et Septentrionalis. Yeah, we got sources now. We keep sources. Alright, what's this? A tobacco label featuring 2 Native American Indians smoking clay pipes. Oh, look, okay, black as hell, feathers up, loincloth. Wow, looks just like this. So how is he an African? Somebody's lying. It's a hijack going on. It's clearly an American Indian. We're just knocking them down one at a time. We told y'all we had 8, but there's several. Several, Naga. Don't get it twisted. You always got your tobacco pipe. You got your spear, Naga. You got books showing you. Not just maps, not just cigar store Indians, not just tenement buildings. You got books also. America being the latest and most accurate description of the New World. Book 1 by John Ogilvy, right? Edited by John Ogilvy. About this item. What's the date on it? I own this book. Where's the date on it? I know the date, but I can't think of it right now. Where's it? About this title. Synopsis. Rare book. Yes, very rare. A couple 100 years old. Where's the date? I forgot the date, man. I should have been prepared. It don't look like they got it listed. But the book is very old. The book is very old, Naga. But yeah, showing us the same thing. Look just like that. What they talking about? New slaves arrived from Africa. How? It looks like Nagas, plenty Nagas already here. Naga being carried around like royalty. He's dead top center of the book, Naga. A few 100 years old. Right? Alright, let's keep it moving. Oh, we got the French. We can't forget the French Bone Savage claws, right? We experts over here on the Bone Savage, ain't we? And this is the nail in the coffin. It's telling you it's a Bone Savage, a noble savage, what we know is code word for American Indian. We studied that. We studied the noble savage character, the Auburn Savage character, the French Auburn Savage. We know the pendule or nigre, the clock of the nigger, the mantle clock of the Lamarique. The African nigga, no, the Lamarique nigga. Feathered up, pearls on, bow and arrow, Naga. Arrow quiver on his back. Same thing. But you want to tell us an African slave? Nah, we're not going for it. We will never go for it. This is just too much. Not only do we got the Bone Savage clocks, not only do we got maps, not only do we got cigar store Indians, not only do we got tobacco advertisement, not only do we got slave advertisement, we got allegories of America. Same thing. Same thing. Feathers up, Naga. Same thing, nappy-headed Nagas. mean, I don't know what else it takes. I don't know what else it takes for somebody to really understand what the truth is. Salute, tribe up. It's late, y'all. I wanted to hit y'all with one real quick. I meant to go live earlier, but man, I've been doing a lot of work around my house. I've been building a shed, my Naga, and all kind of stuff. So I've been getting busy a little late. But we just knocked it down. 8 depictions real quick for anybody that want to know. 8 authentic depictions of American Indians. We laid them out one by one. You can look it up for yourself. How I do my research, like I said, a lot of times I do research and you have to use derogatory language, my Naga. You know, you got to use racism. Sad to say it, to find your true story, sometimes it's loaded with racism. So if you're a bit sensitive, you won't be able to find the stuff I find. You want to find the cigar store, the true cigar store Indians, you need to add stuff to the title. You can't just put cigar store Indian. You need to put Black Boy Cigar Store Indian. Or you need to put the original cigar store Indians. Or Black Boy Style Cigar Store Indian. Or even Virginia Style Cigar Store Indian. Or even Virginia, Virginny. If you want to pull up this type of content. Other ways I do my research, like I said, I use slurs, my Naga, straight up. Because if you know the Indian was
Darkness, everybody, darkness is spreading.
you know they hey, Taz Coach say don't forget about twins sitting on the desk. Yeah, you can't forget this number 9, the dolls. You can't forget the dolls. I just wanted to lay out something. Salute the Taz Coach. She said don't forget twin, huh? But you know, I use slurs when I do research too. Like I might type in Indian nigger or nigger Indian, or I might type in Negro Indian or Indian Negro, because you'll be surprised what you find when you put certain terms together. Certain terms you would never find. Salute Mo Naga in the house. Salute tribe up. Just like you might put nigger engine. You know what I'm saying? You gotta think like a colonizer. Let's go to it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show y'all how I research. I'm gonna show y'all how Blackjack get into his research, my Naga. Hey, one more time, public service announcement for Umar Johnson. He needs run his donations, my Naga. Umar need his cash and he need it now.
Sit your $5 ass down.
And he said it ain't about no school. He got a conscious stripper and a couple other things he need to take care of. So y'all get that man straight. Run that man donations. All right. Hey, but we gonna get back to what we on. Salute to Umar. All right. So I'm saying, like, if I put nigga engine, that's loaded right there, ain't it? Nigga engine. Let's see what nigga engine pull up. Look at that. See? No more engine or nigga for Tom and Hook. Look at that. That's the look at that African descent niggas. What see? Look at that. Engines. Look. Sorry folks, this is called progress. It really is not acceptable to call Indians engines or people of African descent niggas. Look. Oh man, it's just too easy sometimes, man. Why they can't never separate the Naga from the Indian? You know why? Because the Naga is the engine. They say it ain't acceptable. Then they throw in African descent. Notice they ain't put American descent. Why? The only good Indian is a dead Indian, huh? Well, you got. All right. So for this to come up, nigga got to be in there somewhere. No, I'm saying. I'm just saying. For it to even come up in this search, the nigga engine search. This how the nigga. Look at that engine Joe. I'm surprised 10 little nigga. Wait a minute. Matter of fact, sometimes I just click on images. Watch this. Look at that. Y'all want to know how I found 10 little Indians? What 10 little Indians really was? This is how. This is how I found out 10 little Indians was really 10 little niggas. 10 little Indians was really 10 little niggas. My granddaddy, Blackjack Senior, he used to take me and my sister to school when we was in elementary school. And he used to be singing 1 little, 2 little, 3 little Indians, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little Indians. We knew that song. Hey, salute the fourth pad in the house, fishing with Camo Joe in the house. Salute, tribe up. We used to be 8 little, 9 little, 10 little Indians. My granddad used to be on one. I was saying that. I'd be clicking on shit. I'm like, what the hell? 10 little niggas. Okay, I see what's going on. Oh, okay. 10 little nigglets, huh? Then I saw 10 little pickaninnies. I started seeing all kind of stuff. I'm like, oh man, boy, they got a lot to say, huh? I said, it's all good. Like, look at 10 little. Watch this. That's just 10 little Indians, 10 little niggas. Watch this. 10 little pickaninnies. Look. I just be going down a rabbit hole sometimes, y'all, and I land where I land. Hold on, I'm messing up. 10 little pickaninnies. Yeah, it's dark, man. They got dark, man. Look, 10 little pickaninnies. See, they talking about us, man. They talking about us. They got jokes. They roasting us, calling us all kind of names, right? Then I find out, I say they calling us Indians, niggas, pickaninnies. That's pickaninny stuff. Then I even found out that the pickaninnies, just cause I be going down a rabbit hole, I end up finding out some shit like this. I might say, all right, pickaninnies, 10 little pickaninnies, how y'all picking at us and shit. Then I might put in some shit like pickaninny Indian tribe. Connect more dots, right? And then look what I find. The racist history of Peter Pan's pickaninny Indians, right? So look, they talking about us. See, you can't hide this stuff. You would not be able to hide this stuff. You want to call Nagas niggas, pickaninnies, and you think we won't connect the dots? You think I won't? Crazy. You crazy. Yeah, the pickaninny, the Indian, it's all you. Even though they hijack and put a fake ass cartoon red man, they talking about you, my Naga. They talking about Nagas like this. Look, Sunshine Sammy, the pickaninny. That's what they talking about. 10 little pickaninny, 10 little nigglets. Like this shit a game if you want to. I mean, like this, you get down this rabbit hole, man, you won't find your way out. You think it's fake. You think blackjack and people making it up. You gotta be crazy. But yeah, I also do like watch this here. I might find some stuff like this. I might put Negro Indians. Like I say, I'll click on pics, I'll click on all. Like boom, see, so you put in Negro Indians and start pulling up all this kind of stuff in the pic section, right? Like I don't like these people look mixed. I don't trust all that. I do it on the left, that's a Naga, that's an Indian. Him, he's something mixed with something. Like these people, nah, they ain't nappy headed and looking like us. I don't trust it. You know what I'm saying? Like that sister there, that's a Naga. Like these people here, he got Naga in him, but it's like he mixed up, man. He might be mixed up with something. You know what I'm saying? Like that there, okay, Indian, Naga, Indian. Alright, so look. So I might put Negro Indians, look at pics, but I don't, them alright. But then I might go into all. I might see, alright, look, black Indians in the United States, Wikipedia. Black Indians, here in essay, black native identity, colored person in Indians defined, right? And you start putting up the Racial Integrity Act, all this stuff, because they can't separate you. Virginia, Indians in the World War. Look, who's a Negro? Virginia Indians in the World War. I did that who's a Negro, who's an Indian a while back, man. I did that probably a year ago. Look, Black Indians, History, Identity Theory. Black Indians, right? Look. All right, so then I might do something like, see, I put Negro Indians up in the search. Then I might flip it. I might reverse it. I might put Indian Negro. Boom, see what he get. So it'll pull up some of the same stuff, right? But it might throw something different at you just because you reverse the language. So you got to take advantage of these search engines. Just like you might put nigga engine, you might put engine nigga. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean to laugh, but you gotta understand, you gotta think like the colonizer, man. Just like you could put black engine. Let's see what black engine gives us. Look, I'm gonna pull up John Horse. Engine is not a child, white or black, engine or nigger. black masking engines. Indian definition and meaning, right? Look, these clearly ain't no blacks right here. Hijack, fake ass hijack. A real Indian, Native American portrayal in Hollywood. Indian Joe, the black Indian in American literature. Plays a father either black or Indian. Her essay, the Indian goes how. Why we always connected if it ain't you? A comparative study of the black Carib and black Seminole. See what I'm saying, my Naga? Hey, salute the bronze flat power god in the house. Salute tribe up. Like I see now, I even do geographical searches. Like I might do something like black Indians in New Orleans. Or I might put Florida or Alabama. You know, they gonna pull up Mardi Gras Indians, right? They wanna call them Mardi Gras Indians. Them people are real Tamaricans, but not the undersung black Indians. Or I might pull up like even the Indian tribe, like the Natchez Indians. I might put Negro Natchez Indians. See, free people of color in colonial Natchez, 1700s to 1798. The first known free black person in Natchez was connected to the Natchez Indians. Naga, see, salute tribe up. That's basically how I be rocking out when I get into my little rabbit hole or my stumble down some new path. You know, it ain't that hard to do. It's just taking your research into your own hands, especially not depending on not going in the direction the colonizer want to point you. Anybody that look like a colonizer, anybody that look like them. If they point one way, go the other way. If they say look left, look right. If they say look down, look up. If they say look to Africa, look right below your feet, my Naga. I don't trust them. You shouldn't either. I got to get my ass up in the morning. I got an appointment 7 o'clock. My broke ass AC. I'm Blackjack. This house of cons. Respect my house. I will let the donut hit y'all with the most high split y'all ass. And we out, y'all. Salute. Tribe up. I appreciate all y'all. Salute. Peace to the chat. We out.